Hello students, welcome to Pullos Academy ESET ECE 2021. In this video lecture, I am going to continue with semiconductor diodes. In the previous video lecture, I have discussed about formation of PN junction and IV characteristics of a PN junction diode, schematic symbol of a diode, and I have also discussed about PN junction under forward bias, PN junction under reverse bias. In this video lecture, we are going to deal with diode circuits. So let me write here. So diode circuits. So if you remember, in the previous video lecture, I have mentioned about schematic symbol of a diode, and it looks like, so it has two terminals. One is anode terminal, the other terminal is cathode terminal. So basically diode has two terminals. One is anode terminal, the other one is cathode terminal. So this side we will call it as P side of the diode, and this side we will call it as N side of the diode. It has two sides, so P side and N side. Okay. Some of the students have asked me to discuss the IV characteristics of a diode in detail. Okay, so let me discuss IV characteristics of a diode again. So IV characteristics of a PN junction diode. So we will take I on y-axis and V on x-axis. So the current through the diode when it is under forward bias is given as I is equal to I naught into e power V by Vt minus 1. So this I have mentioned in the previous video lecture when I am discussing this PN junction diode under forward bias. When PN junction diode is under forward bias, the current through the diode is given as I is equal to I naught into e power V by Vt minus 1, and this current is diffusion current. Okay, so ఎప్పుడైతే PN junction అనేది forward bias region లో ఉందో, సో దాని గుండా ఫ్లో అయ్యే కరెంట్ అనేది డిఫ్యూజన్ కరెంట్, అండ్ ది ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ ఈస్ గివెన్ యాజ్ I is equal to I naught into e power V by Vt minus 1. So each term also I have clearly mentioned. So so I naught is reverse saturation current. I naught is reverse saturation current, and the order of I naught is 10 power minus 13 amperes. So this is the order of I naught. It is very less, and V is the applied voltage. Whatever the voltage that you are applying across the diode, this value you need to supply, you need to substitute in the place of V. Okay, next Vt is thermal voltage. Vt is thermal voltage, and the value of Vt is given as approximately 25 millivolts. The expression for Vt is kT by Q. So where K is Boltzmann constant and T is temperature in Kelvin and Q is charge of an electron. So this value of kT by Q is approximately taken as 25 millivolts. So this expression for a diode is valid when diode is under forward bias. Okay. So this expression we have to draw in a graph, and this is the exponential curve of it. Okay. So diode exhibits exponential nature when it is under forward bias. So this is 0.5 volts. So when you are applying 0.7 volts, so the current is 1 milliampere. Okay, so let me take also one value. So when you are applying 0.6 volts, this is, let's say, 0.1 milliampere. And when you are applying negative voltage, it has less amount of current, and at certain value of voltage it exhibits sharp characteristics. So let's say this is minus 1 microampere and this is minus 10 microampere. So positive y-axis is in milliamperes and negative y-axis is in microamperes. So please understand this. So this is positive value of V and this is negative value of V. It is in volts and this is also in volts. So this region, when diode is under forward bias, so this region is when diode is under forward bias, it exhibits exponential nature of the curve and it has exponential expression for the current. So this region is forward bias region. So listen to me carefully. This region, which means that diode exhibits exponential nature when diode is under forward bias. The current expression through the diode is again exponential relation. So this is where when diode is under reverse bias. This is where when diode is under reverse bias. In reverse bias, diode has very less amount of current and this is minus I0. And again, at certain value of reverse bias voltage, there is a breakdown region. So this region is called breakdown region. Okay, this is the breakdown region of the diode. Okay, so we will discuss this point later. And this region is forward bias. When you are applying positive voltage to the diode, diode is under forward bias. Please listen to me carefully. When you are applying positive voltage to the diode, diode is under forward bias. When diode is under forward bias, it has exponential relation between I and V and it exhibits exponential nature of the graph. And in reverse bias, diode has very less amount of current and that is given as I is equal to minus I0. So this is when diode is under reverse bias. So please be clear here. And this is when diode is under forward bias. Okay, so when diode is under forward bias, it exhibits exponential relation between I and V. And when it is in reverse bias, it has very less amount of current and that is equal to negative of reverse saturation current. And diode also operate in breakdown region. Okay. And this voltage here, this is the voltage at which diode starts conducting. So this is the voltage at which diode starts conducting. So the voltage at which diode starts conducting. Let me repeat this again. The voltage at which diode starts conducting is called cut-in voltage of the diode. Okay. So this voltage we will call it as V gamma. So what V gamma is referring to? V gamma is the cut-in voltage of the diode. Okay. So here cut-in voltage of the diode here is 0.5 volts. Okay. So this is how IV characteristics of a diode will look like. From these characteristics, what you can understand about the diode? So what you have to understand about the diode is diode exhibits exponential relation when it is under forward bias, when it is under reverse bias, it has very less amount of current. Okay, which means that diode, in a simple way, I can say that diode allows current in only one direction. Diode does not allow current in the opposite direction. This is all about diode. So let me erase this completely, then we move on to the next topic. Now we will see diode circuits. We will connect the diode in circuits and we will see how the diode is going to behave. So diode circuits. Now see, in brief, what is diode? If someone is asking you what is diode, so tell them that diode is a two-terminal non-linear passive device. Okay, so let me write this for you. This is the brief description of a diode. Okay, so this is the brief description of a diode. So diode is a two-terminal non-linear passive device. So diode is a two-terminal non-linear passive device. Let me discuss this for you. Obviously, we all know that diode has two terminals, P terminal and N terminal. This is true because I have shown here that diode has two terminals, P side terminal and N side terminal. Now, what is the meaning of non-linearity of the diode? Why we are saying that diode has non-linear characteristics? So, let me tell you what are linear characteristics. Okay, suppose if I have a device, so for that device, if I draw IV characteristics, if the device has IV characteristics, straight line characteristics which are passing through the origin, if a device IV characteristics or straight line characteristics and passing through the origin, such a device is said to have linear characteristics. So what does it mean? What is the meaning of linearity is, suppose at 1 volt you have 1 ampere and let's say at 2 volts if you still have 2 amperes. That means if you are making double of the input signal at the input side, if you are making doubling at the output side also, you should get double times. So what is the meaning of linearity? Doubling of the input signal should produce doubling of the response. If you are doubling the input signal here, output signal also should be doubled. So such a device where it is exhibiting straight line characteristics passing through the origin and that device is having linear characteristics, and the example for such a device is resistor. So if you draw the IV characteristics of a resistor, then you will get straight line characteristics passing through the origin. But the diode is something different. It has exponential characteristics. That exponential nature of the diode is claiming that diode is simply non-linear device. That is what you have to understand. So diode is simply non-linear device because it is exhibiting exponential characteristics. The change in the input side and the change at the output side is not same for diode device. Okay. And what is the meaning of passive device? Passive means diode has no built-in source of power. Okay, so diode has no built-in source of power. What does it mean? When you are having two terminals, you cannot apply power supply for this diode. Then what are the active devices we have? Active devices are something like BJTs, FETs and op amps. So all these are what? Active devices. How we are saying that these are active devices? For suppose if I am taking the symbol of BJT, it will be something like this. Here you can provide VCC. So this is the difference between active device and passive device. So diode comes under passive device, but BJT is active device because you can provide built-in source of power. This is what? Built-in source of power. You can provide some in some way or the other way, you can provide the voltage supply. So this scope you don't have in a diode. So that's why we will say that diode is a passive device. So now you can understand clearly. So diode is a two-terminal non-linear passive device. Okay. Now let me take diode equivalent circuits. Okay. Now let me discuss diode equivalent circuits. So current through the diode I am considering as I, and the voltage across the diode as what? V. So the current through the diode I am considering it as I, and the voltage across the diode is V. So let me tell you, for an ideal diode, if you have ideal diode, then current through the diode is greater than 0. When current through the diode is greater than 0, it means that diode is under forward bias. When current through the diode is more than 0, diode is under forward bias. So FB stands for forward bias. Okay. So when current through the diode is greater than 0, for an ideal diode, voltage across it is 0. So which means that diode is simply replaced by short circuit. So if you confidently know that diode is under forward bias, you should have to replace diode by short circuit. Okay. So what is the meaning of diode is reverse biased? When voltage across the diode is less than 0, diode is simply reverse biased, and when diode is reverse biased, the current through it is 0 amperes. When current through the diode is 0, it is simply open circuit. So these two are the equivalent circuits of a ideal diode. Let me repeat this again for you. When you know that diode is forward biased, how can you know that diode is forward biased? When current through the diode is more than 0. Okay, when current through the diode is more than 0, diode is under forward bias, the voltage across ideal diode is 0 volts and it is simply replaced by short circuit. Okay, so ఎప్పుడైతే డయోడ్ గుండా కరెంట్ అనేది పాజిటివ్ అయిందో అప్పుడు డయోడ్ని షార్ట్ సర్క్యూట్తో రీప్లేస్ చేయాలి. ఇప్పుడు మనం డయోడ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ బయాస్ కండిషన్లో ఉందని చెప్తాం. ఓకే, so when voltage is less than 0, for a diode, if the voltage is less than 0, then current through diode is 0 and it is simply replaced by open circuit. Okay, next there is one more diode, semiconductor PN junction diode. This is practical diode, it is not ideal anymore. Now this is practical diode. So for a practical diode, again the forward bias is when the current is more than 0. So diode is under forward bias only when current through it is more than 0. And then voltage across it is 0.7 volts. And it is simply replaced by a voltage source of value 0.7 volts. Okay. సో ఎప్పుడైతే సెమీ కండక్టర్ పిఎన్ జంక్షన్ డయోడ్ తీసుకున్నారో ఇది ప్రాక్టికల్ డయోడ్ అన్నమాట. ఓకే, సో ఈ డయోడ్ గుండా కరెంట్ అనేది మోర్ దెన్ 0 అయితే వోల్టేజ్ అక్రాస్ ఇట్ ఇస్ 0.7 volts. What is the replacement of the diode? 0.7 volts. Again, what is the reverse bias condition? V less than 0.7, I is equal to 0. It is simply open circuited. This is how diode is replaced in the circuits. Okay, so ఏదైనా సర్క్యూట్ తీసుకుంటే డయోడ్ ఫార్వర్డ్ బయాస్ అయితే and if it is ideal diode it should be replaced by short circuit. Okay, if it is practical diode it should be replaced with 0.7 volts. Okay, now I will tell you a trick to solve these diode circuits. So when you have given a diode circuit, suppose మీకు ఒక డయోడ్ సర్క్యూట్ ఇచ్చి ఆ డయోడ్ సర్క్యూట్ ని సాల్వ్ చేయమన్నారు అనుకో. ఓకే, సో ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఆస్క్డ్ టు సాల్వ్ ది డయోడ్ సర్క్యూట్స్, initially we don't know whether diode is forward biased or reverse biased. Either it is ideal diode or semiconductor PN junction diode. So first of all we don't know whether the diode is forward biased or reverse biased. Okay, so I have a simple trick to solve these diode circuits. So let's see that. So make a note of it. Procedure to solve the diode circuits. So procedure to solve the diode circuit problems. Suppose if you are asked to solve the current through the diode in the circuit. So you are asked to calculate I through the diode. So as I was mentioning, the current through the diode we need to calculate, and initially we don't know whether this diode is forward biased or reverse biased. Let's assume that this diode is forward biased. I am just assuming that this diode is forward biased, and if it is ideal diode, for suppose in the question if they have given that it is ideal diode, ఓకే, ఇది ఒకవేళ ఐడియల్ డయోడ్ అని మెన్షన్ చేస్తే ఫస్ట్ వి విల్ అజ్యూమ్ దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫార్వర్డ్ బయాస్డ్. ఇట్ ఈస్ జస్ట్ అన్ అజంప్షన్ దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఫార్వర్డ్ బయాస్డ్. వి విల్ అజ్యూమ్ దట్ ఇట్ ఈస్, అండ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీప్లేస్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇట్? షార్ట్ సర్క్యూట్. Okay, so when this is short circuit, you can now find out I in the circuit, and that is the current through the diode. So what is I from Ohm's law? I is equal to V by R. All of you know. So I is equal to V by R. So V is 5 volts, 5 by 1 kilo ohm, so 5 milliamperes. So the problem is not yet over. Now we have calculated current through the diode, and you are getting positive value. So which means that our assumption is correct, and current through the diode is 5 milliamperes, and diode is indeed forward biased. Adi nijanga forward bias region lone undi. First we are assuming that it is in forward bias, finally we are proving that it is indeed in forward bias. And so first we are assuming that diode is in forward bias, and we are finding current through the diode. If that current is positive, diode is indeed forward biased, else diode is reverse biased. So diode reverse bias అయిందనుకో అప్పుడు current through the diode ఎంత? 0. Okay, so these are the two steps we follow to solve all the diode circuit problems. The one step is, first assume that diode is under forward bias. Assume that diode is forward biased. Replace with short circuit if it is ideal diode. If it is practical diode, replace it with 0.7 volts. Then find current through the diode. If current is more than 0, we are right. and diode is indeed forward biased, and current through the diode is whatever the value you are getting. If you are wrong, diode is reverse biased and current through the diode is 0 milliamperes. This is how all the diode circuit problems will be solved. You can note down 2 points. The first point is assume that diode is forward biased. Replace it with short circuit. The second step is calculate current through the diode. If current is positive, diode is indeed forward biased. Else, diode is reverse biased. If it is reverse biased, current is 0 milliamperes. Okay. So let me take up a question for you. The following circuit shown, assume that diode is ideal. Calculate current I through the diode. So this is the question given to you. In the following circuit shown, assume that diode is ideal. Calculate current I through the diode, and the given circuit is this one. 10 volts. You have 1 kilo ohm, and diode you have 2 volts. Then he is asking you to calculate current I through the diode. Anyhow, the options are given. Okay, you can solve this question and you can choose the right option. Okay, I am not providing options here. Now just we will solve this question. What is the procedure I am mentioning? We have to assume that this diode is forward biased. So because it is given ideal diode, so we have to replace with what? Short circuit. So replace it with short circuit. Calculate current through the diode, which is I here. So from Ohm's law, what is I here? Current is V by R. That V is potential difference. So what is the potential difference here? V1 minus V2. So I is equal to V1 minus V2 by R, and I is equal to 10 minus 8 by 1. So I is 10 minus 2 by 1. It is 8 milliamperes and it is more than 0. Diode is forward biased. So we have calculations are correct. So our calculations are correct once if this is positive value. Okay. Okay, so let me also solve one more question for you on diode circuits. In the circuit shown, diode on voltage VD on is equal to 0.7 volts. Calculate current I2. Okay, so this is what he is asking. In the following circuit shown, or in the circuit shown, diode on voltage is 0.7 volts. What does it mean? It is a practical diode. Then we need to calculate current I2. The current I2 is mentioned here, and this is again 1 kilo. So here in this circuit, so diode is practical diode. So now again we have to assume that diode is forward biased, and we need to replace diode with what? This time it is not short circuit, it should be replaced by what? 0.7 volts. Then this voltage will be 0.7. So we all know KCL, Kirchhoff current law. So that KCL we have to apply here. Let's say this current is some Ix and this current is Iy. If this is positive only, we are true. Otherwise, we are wrong. Okay. So we need to calculate Iy first. If it is positive, then we are right. Okay. So by KCL, by Kirchhoff current law, which is sum of the entering currents is equal to sum of the leaving currents. Sum of the entering currents is equal to sum of the leaving currents. So Ix is entering, I2 is leaving. Ix is entering, I2 is leaving, and one more leaving current is what? Iy. So what is Ix? 2 minus 0.7 by 1 kilo. V1 minus V2 by R. 2 minus 0.7 by 1 kilo. 2 minus 0.7 by 1. So what is I2? V by R, 0.7 by 1 plus Iy. So Iy is equal to 1.3 minus 0.7, and what is Iy? 0.6 milliamperes. So it is greater than 0. Diode is forward biased. Therefore, I2 value is what? 0.7 milliamperes. So this is the correct value of I2, and this is the correct value of Iy, because diode is forward biased. Okay, and the value of Ix is 1.3 milliamperes. This is how diode circuits problems is solved. Okay, so because of the time concession, so what we are doing is I have given some ESET standard practice questions. The link is available in the description of this video. So there, please solve those practice questions and your concepts will be cleared. Okay. Okay, so now we will see applications of diodes. Diode has lot of applications. One of the applications of diode is clipping circuits or clippers. Then diode is also used in clamping circuits or clampers, and then rectifiers. So these are the three applications of a diode. Let me discuss these applications one by one in a clear-cut manner. So the first circuit is diode as a clipper. So diode as a clipper. So let me tell you, clipper is a circuit. Clipper is a circuit which cuts the portion of the given input waveform. Clipper is a circuit which cuts the portion of the given input waveform. Clipping circuits are also called as limiting circuits. Okay, so let me discuss this clipping circuits with one problem so that you can understand everything. So now, so this is the clipping circuit given to you. So this is the diode. So Vs is a sinusoidal voltage signal. So the amplitude of the sinusoidal voltage signal is 6 volts and this is minus 6 volts. Okay. So the amplitude of Vs is 6 volts and minus 6 volts. So what we need to do is we need to sketch V0. So we need to sketch V0 in this circuit. Okay. See, there is a diode here. This diode is forward biased when current through the diode is more than 0, which means I should be more than 0. If it is ideal diode, what is the current through it? Vs minus 2 by R. So I is equal to Vs minus 2 by R, which should be more than 0, which means Vs more than 2. So which means this Vs is more than 2, this is forward biased. Okay, if this Vs is less than 2, it is reverse biased. Simple. So it is reverse biased for Vs less than or equal to 2. So when this is forward biased, so let me sketch V0 here. The reference is 2 volts. Okay, so the reference voltage is 2 volts. When Vs is more than 2, which means this portion, Vs is more than 2, Vs is more than 2. For Vs more than 2, diode is simply short circuited, which means it is forward biased. When this is forward biased, so what is the output voltage here? This is my output voltage. Across these two terminals, if this is short circuited, then we can see only 2 volts. Which means when Vs is more than 2, diode is simply forward biased, which means it is replaced with short circuit. Then you have V0 as what? 2 volts. Clip off to 2 volts. Then if Vs is less than 2, less than or equal to 2, it is simply reverse biased, which means open circuit. If this is open circuit, V0 is what? So if this is open circuit, current in an open circuit is 0. What is the voltage across R? I into R. What is I value? 0. 0 into R? 0. If you are providing Vs and there is no drop across R, what is the remaining voltage? Vn. Okay, please understand that. If Vs is more than 2, diode is forward biased, V0 is equal to 2. If Vs is less than or equal to 2, diode is reverse biased and V0 is equal to Vn. So which means that V0 follows Vn when Vs is less than 2. So V0 follows Vs, Vs is the input voltage. So let me write here, V0 is equal to Vs. So Vs is the source voltage here. So output follows source voltage when Vs is less than or equal to 2. When Vs is less than or equal to 2, output follows Vs. More than 2, V0 is 2. Vs is more than 2, V0 is 2 volts. Vs is less than or equal to 2, V0 is equal to Vs. So which means that the output voltage is being clipped off to 2 volts. Follow 2 volts. Follow 2 volts. Follow 2 volts. So what is my justification of the definition of clipping circuits? The definition of clipping circuits is justified here. The portion of the input waveform is being cut by the circuit And what is that portion the circuit is cutting? Above 2 volts. If Vs is more than 2, it is being clip off to 2 volts. If Vs is more than 2, it is being clip off to 2 volts. So that's how the output voltage we are getting here is the sum of the portion of the input waveform is being cut by the clipping circuit, and that is what you are getting at the output of the clipping circuit. So clipper is a circuit which cuts the portion of the input waveform. Okay.